Hola chicos, soy yo, Señora Green. Since I couldn't be here with you fifth and sixth period, I wanted to explain what we are learning today. So, saquen vocabulario. Estamos en la página 4. Feel free to pause me until you all get there. Right. So, we learned yesterday about some AR verbs like enseñar, escuchar, estudiar, hablar, all those words. But remember that by themselves, they just mean to something, to teach, to listen, to study, to talk, to watch. Now, that wouldn't help us out very much in most sentences because most of the time we aren't saying to something. We would want to say if we want to say he listens, not he too listens. So we need to conjugate the verb, which is what we're going to be doing. So the very first thing you do when conjugating an AR verb is you drop the AR. So hablar just becomes the HABL. Mirar just becomes MIR. Then you have to add the appropriate ending, depending on who we're talking about. So those charts up on my walls, you're finally going to know what that AR chart ending means. I've taken the Post-its off of it so you can see what the endings are. Now, I'm going to refresh your memory about what these green words mean. So if you can't remember what the subject pronouns mean, definitely make sure that you jot that down because they're always really important. They're going to keep coming up. Yo, remember, means I. So the ending for I, for an AR verb, is we add an O. So to say I talk is not yo hablar, it's yo hablo. Tu, remember, means you. So what we add back for tu is as. So you prepare isn't tu preparar, it's tu preparas. El, ella, usted always share the same ending, just like they always share the same verbs. El, remember, means he. Ella, she. Usted is you formal. We dropped the AR and we added back a. So he teaches would be él enseña. Nosotros means we. The ending is amos for that. So we dance is nosotros bailamos. Vosotros we're not going to use very often. That's the you plural familiar. We use that mostly in España. The ending there is ice. Ellos ustedes. Remember, ellos means they, and ustedes means you plural. The ending for that is going to be on. So they listen is ellos escuchan. You can chant this to help it get stuck in your head, because remember, the green words never change their position on the chart. They're always going to be there. So if you want a nice, easy way to chant this, it's just o, as, a, amos, ice, an. O, as, a, amos, ice, an. Right. So I'll show you how it looks with a verb. Here it is with estudiar. If you remember, the very first step is to get rid of the AR. So we're just left with estudi. The yo form would then become estudio, because we have added back an O. Tu, estudias. Él, ella, usted, estudia. Nosotros, estudiamos. Vosotros, estudiáis. Ellos, ustedes, estudian. I'll show you that video next week. So the yo form of bailar, go ahead and get your tablas blancas. Let's do this on tablas blancas. Pause me until everyone's got it. All right, go ahead and do numero uno, the yo form of bailar. Change bailar to whatever it would be for yo. Uno, dos, tres, arriba, bailo. Número dos, ella cantar. Try that one. Uno, dos, tres, arriba. Ella canta. Número tres, nosotros llegar. You don't have to know what llegar means in order to do this. Uno, dos, tres, arriba. Llegamos. Cuatro, ellos ayudar. Uno, dos, tres, arriba. Ayudan. Cinco, ella y yo contestar. Be careful with this one. Uno, dos, tres, arriba. Contestamos. 6. To necesitar. 1, 2, 3, arriba. Necesitas. El pasar. 1, 2, 3, arriba. El pasa. Número 8, Manuel esperar. 1, 2, 3, arriba. Espera. 9, Carlota usar. 1, 2, 3, arriba. Usa. Y 10, Timoteo y Ricardo enseñar. 1, 2, 3, arriba. Enseñan. Right, now what I want you to do is I want you to complete the worksheet that you can get from the sub. It's verbos AR. First part says write in the endings for the AR verb conjugation, and then I have you practice a little bit at the bottom. Then on Schoology, I'm going to have you go to the Unidad 5 folder. In that folder, you'll find a special folder in here called AR verbs. You'll see the video that I just showed you that you're watching right now. I've got AR verbs practice. If you want to do that, feel free to do that. And then what else I need you to do is I need you to do the airplane activity or the maze chase activity. The airplane one is, you've played this before, but with something different. This is the one where you have to fly to the right cloud to answer the question. And then this one's the maze chase one. So this one's you have to run to the right spot in the maze, avoiding the enemies to answer the question correctly. So these are your options. You got plenty to do to keep you busy. If you have any questions, let me know when I get back lunes. Adios.